Good morning. Oh, wait. My game is not showing. I see that. I caught it. I know what's up. Here we go. A little better. Yeah, good morning. I'm here. I'm alive. I have a tea, I have juice, I have almost slept, and everything is just fine. I will. Hello, good morning. Oh, it's you. Hello. I don't know if this is your usual time of being awake or home. I don't know what your work schedule is if you have any, but nice to see you here too. Yeah, I went through my D&D reference folder yesterday for somewhat related reasons, as the kind of streaming, and I happened to see this one that I want to build today. It's the Reifenstein Castle. I think it has another... you don't have audio now. Huh. Can anyone else to say something about it? I think there is. Yeah. On my end there is audio, but well, I do not know. Yeah, yeah, okay. Good that you got it sorted out. But yeah, actually, now that we do have Ghostly here, we are planning on maybe streaming together on Thursday, and both streaming Tiny Glade. And we are kind of looking at picking a castle that we both try to recreate at the same time, and yep, at the same time, because why not? But yeah, that is why I kind of went through my saved screenshots of all of the castles that I've saved from like 2017, etc. Good morning. Welcome. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of people here. Hello. I also have a YouTube stream going, and it is trying to tell me that it is actually live, so we'll see how that goes by the end of the day. I hope my OBS won't crash because of it at any point in time. But yeah, I have a reference image up there. I have the exact same reference image up for myself as a little bit bigger version. So you see what I see, and let's try to make a castle today. And let's try our very best. I will take the hiding spot from this little sheep. And I think there should be enough room. Way enough room. I'm not going to bother trying to make it on a hill because I frankly don't want to. It's always a hassle to get the kind of heights correctly, and then the these walls never lay down nicely when set on hills in this game, so I won't even try. But I did pick this autumn map because I kind of like the idea of this contrast. of the very, very stark white brickwork, and then all of the warm autumn colors, so that's what I think I'm going to do. Feel free to suggest everything and anything you want to see on, or kind of want me to add. I am very, very open to suggestions. Actually, where am I? What are we starting with? I'm thinking I should probably do just the outline first and see how big of a thing I want to make. But actually, now that I think about it, I should probably start instead with kind of the smaller elements, right? To actually see what I can work with, like what are the biggest elements I want here, because there is a limit to how big a singular block can be. I think it's the darkest roof I can get in this game. And so, yeah, let's probably start with the back towers, the two of them. Also, how tall can I make it? Not very tall. Yeah, I'm going to need to probably first of all make this one a little bit smaller. Like somewhere from this angle, maybe? Yeah, whatever. I'm going to have to move this thing around as much as I can. Just quickly. Yeah, everything is fine, I think. Yeah, as good as I'm going to get it at this point in time over on the YouTube side. If there's someone over there, do say hello. This is kind of, I really want to... I don't watch any live streams over on YouTube, so I am very interested to hear if it is actually working over there as intended, or if there's some part of the screen that's covered by some element that I didn't know existed. That would be a classic, wouldn't it? Now, what am I... What am I seeing in the reference image? Well, first of all, let's get rid of that roof and add another piece. Try our very best to get it to line up. Thank you, Ghostly. Thank you for reporting. Ghostly Cozy reporting for duty. At this point, I'm kind of wondering if I should just make you a mod on everywhere so you can actually work while you're here. Now then, I think I'm not going to bother with the... your crown is back. Oh. Actually, that's also a good question. Can you actually... I have the chat on the stream, yeah. But can you actually read that, or is that too small of a text? Hello! Welcome! Oh, I just love that you all are very, very early here. Thank you. It actually is making my day. Yeah. Not a responsible adult enough. Not a responsible enough adult to be a mod. I mean, we're all playing video games on like for people to enjoy a lot of the times in week. That sentence did not make any sense in English, but I'm sorry about that. No, I'm not, but let's not talk about that. Okay. I think this one... just redeemed. God. Let's go! Untamed power! Yeah, I have absolutely no idea, by the way, what's happening behind, or kind of what the other angle would be. So I do not know if this is a kind of... a flat wall, or if it's supposed to be something else. And to be honest, I do not care either. I'll be completely honest with you. We also need another... I mean, I guess we could use this one as the lower roof. We're going to want that there anyways. And then add another square. That's right, it goes in the square hole. I probably should have thought about it before doing it, but here we are. No, it goes in the circle hole. If you hit it hard enough. I mean, to be fair, I guess anything can go into any hole if you hit it hard enough. If violence isn't the answer, you're not using enough of it. Or however the hell that goes. Do I want another? No. I think this is a good enough height. Because we can lift this thing up quite far. And actually, now that I see it, I think this one should be way lower, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I am very, very curious, because I have the... Let's actually... I'm going to tap out to see the streamer bot thing, because I do have the auto-clipping thing. OBS actions, clips, command triggered, but does this thing also take... commands. And does this thing also read YouTube chat? I just want to check. I'm sure. Permission, options, cooldown, sources. Yes, I have set it to actually work on YouTube messages too. Haha. Who would have thought my cosplaying smart actually works? At least partially. Sometimes. Yeah, what was I doing? Now that I see this does not look correct, so I'm just going to add another piece. So proud of you, lizard brain G, thanks. Please move out of the way. You precious little sheep. I'm thinking something like this. No, that's way too high. There. Does that look like proportionally correct-ish? I think it does. And then there's one... Maybe it's... Oh, sure. Sorry. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, move! Here we go. And don't you dare try and go back in. You just got out. Push that thing in there. I'm going to need to push it way further back in there. Yeah, good enough, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, why not? I mean, if we want to actually play around a little bit, I'm going to keep that for now. Just one moment. Whoop! And jump the game. Something like this. It is actually a little bit there. Here we go. Move it down just a touch. Actually, I do want the roof to be from here. Yes, very low. Yeah. See? I am working it out. We can do it like this and then make this thing a wooden structure and actually change the wood to be very dark. I think that just about sells the effect, and then we can add windows later. As long as it isn't Firefox, everything's fine. Yeah. Also, I have absolutely no idea. Like, I don't know if you can make it out on the back tower there. There's apparently a set of windows that has been built over or kind of bricked up, and anytime anywhere I see a set of windows that are kind of just, or a doorway that's kind of bricked up, my brain just starts screaming that there's a secret door right there, and I need to do something about it. I don't know what I would do about it, but like I just have the grandest dreams of actually finding a secret door someplace. A lizard beam, obviously. I think that's just about the correct proportions for this part. I don't know what I'm going to... I just realized that this tower that's going to... or piece of housing that's going to go on the front edge is going to be way too low. If do we care? Do we build this higher? Do we just keep adding building blocks? Just do our best impressions of Lego that we can do without getting DMCA'd or copyright striked? And kind of just build this up to, I don't know. Let's see how high I can lift this thing. Yeah, this one obviously is going to need another piece, but then... oh, this one's also going to need another piece then. But I think that would be kind of better in the long term, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Why not? But yeah. How's everyone's day going? It's starting to get really cold up here in the cold hard north, and I am not happy about it. I'm going to be honest. I really don't like the cold. I really don't like the dark. I'm kind of season, I mean. Sleeping in the cold and sleeping in the dark, that's the best thing I know, but other than that, I find it really brings down my mood. And my doctors seem to agree with me there, so... so I am not very happy. I mean, right now I have my tea that I actually remember to sip. Wait a moment. And this time it hasn't had time to cool down. Here. Cold weather getting here. Best part of it, no more mosquitoes. Okay, yeah, you make a very valid point there. Very, very valid point. Yeah, I can't argue against that. Getting cold there too. I mean, you're in the UK, right? Do you ever have it not cold? I think that's not correct, is it? Derp for 40 seconds and it's hot sometimes. I don't know if I believe you, I'm going to be very honest. Here we go. Let's see. Does this look okay? I mean, yeah, kinda. And then I think the kind of inner wall piece thing comes kind of straight after this wall. I know it's hot sometimes because I live here. I mean, you might, or there might be a demon living in your walls, just telling you things to believe. 50-50 on that one. Oh, fuck. No. Let's see. Ooh, that actually looks okay. I mean, the concaveness of it looks cool. And also, I'm going to keep that. Actually, add both here and there too. Actually, this one could stay a little bit more straight. The demon inside the walls is going, holy shit, they fucked me. Yep. I mean, what else are you gonna do at that point as a demon? I actually think I'm going to get or I can probably get away with adding a big piece of, I almost said furniture right there. Make it out of stone again. And we're gonna go on dates, me and the demon. We'll see films, eat popcorn, and sacrifice a virgin. I mean, I have probably heard a worse way to spend your Sundays, so, you know. Do what makes you happy. I support you too. I think that looks okay, and then when we add the house piece going this direction, it's going to create the look on the roof that we actually want. Though now that I look at it, I have absolutely no clue what shape that is. Just normal things. It's just like blacksmithing, but with people. Sure, whatever you say. I only have a experience in one of those things. I can snap this into the corner there, and I actually will, because why not? Like, see, this is starting to actually look like the reference. It's the sacrificing, isn't it? Isn't it? Yep. What do I... Because I feel like the building piece that's right here in the corner actually turns a bit, so there's another kind of piece that goes just like here in this direction-ish. I think we're making a good headway here, folks. And then probably add another building piece here to add the second set of roof over here. The build is coming along well, yeah. I'm actually surprising myself here that I'm getting through this so quickly. Though, yeah. Maybe it's because I'm not actually fiddling with anything that much. I'm just going ahead and doing things for once. Actually, I don't really want these stone pieces on the middle here. At least not on these two pieces. So I'm going to get rid of those. How the hell are these not aligning? There. There. Aha! It's surprisingly easy. Then... Then what is happening? What is happening right there? I think... Actually... Yeah, this seems to be such a smaller scale that I think this actually is going to be our end piece right here. Yeah, it's kind of a shame you can't really get rid of one edge of this, or kind of you can't make the roofs asymmetrical. That is a minor bump in the road, but now I actually do want... Do I? No, let's actually... Can I add a... I think... No? Is there no way to add to this? I think not that way. I think I might need to do it this way. And then start a new one. Yes, new one from here. There we go. Now I think these ones are actually single. Yes, single piece of wall. Kind of because this is kind of really blending into the middle of the courtyard right there. I don't know how to remedy that, I'll be completely honest with you. Kind of, if we, look at it from straight above, then it's fine, but actually it might also be fine if we just turn the sun around just a little bit. All of architecture solved. I just changed the rotation of the sun casually. Because why not? Why not? Actually, I see that there are ads going on, and I'm really sorry to do this early, but I'm going to be right back. I need to get more drink. See you soon. I am replenished. Here we go. Yeah, I think this direction is the correct one to look at the castle, and I think it is actually coming along really, really well. I don't know why, but my OBS keeps just not minimizing itself, but taking itself out of full screen. And I don't know why. Anyways, I shall continue. Yeah. I kind of feel like we need another piece here. OBS being OBS. Yep. You got me there. I mean, I just feel that specific instance of software just hates anything and everything. Actually, should I? Yeah, let's see how this goes. How does this look? Does this look a little bit better? Because when I kind of look at the reference image, I just see a dark void right there. A little bit higher even. And just nothing underneath there. Yeah, I think that is a little bit better. I will extend this thing into the building so that it doesn't actually get a... what's the word? Pillar to support it. Because I do not like the look of them. No other reason. There. Yeah. I kinda like how this is actually creating a interesting angle, not going to lie. And I think that actually aligns quite well with the reference image. Huh. I'm actually surprised, not gonna lie. This one I think needs to be a little bit lower. Or maybe just the roof needs to go a little bit lower. Yeah, that might be it. And then bring that one down to match. I just want the edges of the roof to match here, and then I can bring this one lower. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Bring me another. And then another set. Because it looks kind of like there's a kind of really nice curve along the roof. Right into the middle there. I will pray for your introverted ass. And thank you, and have a lovely time even if you kind of don't feel right now like doing it. Because spending time with family is always precious, even if the social battery disagrees. How the hell am I going to align these things up? Like, that's barely just enough length on it. That's fine, but how the hell am I going to align it with the edges of the roof here? Because right now, even if I... Yeah, see... Well, first of all, there's going to be a lot of bird's nest here. I don't think I can remedy that in any way, shape or form. But I really don't like this ditch in the middle. Because, like see? It's poking out of it. Let's see. And now it's poking out there. I mean, we could just take artistic liberties here and just add a tiny little balcony thing. I mean, no, that doesn't look right. Nope, I hate it. I actually hate it. Why do I hate it? Do I actually? If I just try to look at it from this direction? Does it still look okay? Nah. Eh. What am I gonna say? Something like that. Actually, we could make this even a more aggressive angle that it is in. Yeah, it doesn't, it's poking out a little bit, but this one we can extend it over. This one doesn't actually kind of bother me in any way. That's fine. I'm still kind of undecided here, because we could go like all out. Quite literally all out. Or, I mean, how much further down can we? Not at all. Okay. Also, this thing is not aligned. Because I don't really know what's going on, or how the hell that roof is actually making that curve, or lack thereof. I mean, I like to think I have eyes in my head, but at this very moment I am unsure if I am seeing everything correctly, at least. What the hell is happening on the roof? I mean, it is also such a high contrast that it actually looks just like a dark black blob on top of the building right there, so... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just live with this for the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to keep it like this for now and maybe come back to it later. Yeah, I don't have anything else I kind of think I can do right now without kind of seeing it with the whole thing in context, you know? But on this edge, well, first of all, I want you to move out of the way. Please. Are you stuck on something? I think it was. I don't know what it was stuck on, but I'll try to lead it way further out of harm's way. Because I don't know why. Move that thing out for now. And then add another square block. I think we're going to have a lot of squares in this build today. I don't mind that. I just thought I'd let you guys know too. Shit. Actually, this thing looks way newer. So maybe we can get away with adding way more kind of straight angles here. And yeah, it looks like there's a tiny little square building here. And let's start with this and then kind of stretch it inwards right there. Right? I'm not imagining things, right? Actually, I try to stretch it so the roof actually, or the kind of point in the roof doesn't poke out, but I don't know if that's possible, or actually, yeah, I think actually that would be way better, but then it kind of creates again those pesky little stone. Now, are these crenellations still, even if it's here? Hello. How'd your games go? You're gonna play Cyberpunk but have me on the background? First of all, thank you, and second of all, how cool. How many playthroughs do you have in that? I imagine it's gotta be getting up there. I don't know if I have any game that I have actually played a lot of times, you know, from start to finish. The games went good. Symmetra melts Zarya, yeah. With the exception of a truly atrociously out of place Genji who carried their fights stack. Oh, that's rough, buddy. That is rough. I'm kind of... I think this is going to be the best I can get out of the building blocks I have. I mean, to be honest, I kind of wish it wouldn't... Actually, no, it does have the kind of support right there. You do not have a single complete playthrough of Cyberpunk because you've restarted so many times. Yeah, checks out. Yeah, I feel that. I don't think I have any games that I've actually played multiple times from start to finish either. And like, obviously, kind of the competitive matches of 15 minutes or less not counting. But kind of story-driven games, I don't think I've ever played any one of those more than one time. I'm kind of wondering what the little... Like, is there another block here on the corner? It kind of looks like that. The journey? Ah. You actually have a point there. You actually have a point there. I have played through Journey multiple times. But then again, isn't that also kind of... Because there you also play with the other players. At least for a little while. Yeah, so... Unsure. Might be. Might be that I've played one game more than one time. Through and through. I think that's going to be kind of what is represented there on that corner. Though I wouldn't kind of... I feel like I found the best reference image there is of this castle. Like, I found 0 other drone shots of it. But it seems like this one is not all the perfect reference image either. Because I also just realized that what the hell is going to go on with the outer walls right here? Like, where does it connect to? And what's happening here? Hello! Welcome! You heart alligators? Well, I am a kobold, so I think you'll fit right in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm slightly afraid of turning into the Onion Knights again from Dark Souls, but I really like the sound they make. Or kind of like recreating it. And what am I up to? I am building a... I was going to answer you, but then I realized that my husband is hovering over me. I'm just trying to see what I do. Yeah, I have a Italian castle, and it's the name of it sounds very decidedly German, but I went through my reference image folder from our last night, and I found this thing, and I really like the thing, and yeah. So this is what I'm building right now, but I'm realizing that the contrast in that image is so high that I can't really make out the details on it. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just have absolutely no idea what I'm doing from henceforth. But yeah, while I try to figure that out in my head, what are you up to? How's your day going? Built any castles lately? I'm just futzing with that thing because I have absolutely no idea. Maybe if I just start laying down this wall? Morning's going great. Your parents' 29th anniversary. That's a long ass time. Congratulations to them. That's awesome. I think here we go. Chat is also saying congrats. Yeah. Actually, no one commented yet, but how's the... Can you actually kind of read the chat? Even, like, it is on screen, but I feel like there is too little contrast and you can't really actually make out what the text says. And I will need to figure that thing out, I think, later. Yeah, for now I'm going to keep it like it is, because I have already tapped out too many times. I could maybe add a faint black background. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's probably kind of like 10% opaqueness or something. Please walk inside. And then we have a very well defended little sheep here. It is following my cursor, yeah. And that's why I'm clicking it and leading it inwards. It will probably try to escape to the best of its abilities. Playing Cyberpunk while the occasional sheep noise breaks through is funny. I can imagine. Oh shit, I should have... Actually, there's probably enough... Yep. I don't know where I'm going to attach this thing, but I'm thinking here. I don't know what angle it's going to go in, but I might do something like that. I also do not know the shape of the hill this thing stands on in real life. The eyes go to where the mouse goes in... Yeah, my avatar thing does follow my cursor. And if you have enough points already, you might be able to see the channel point redeems. I have 2 of them, God mode and derp, and those also change my avatar a little bit. Just something funny I cooked up, and those also have moving parts on it. I'm very proud of it, or kind of proud of my ability to... This is my first ever avatar thing I've built out, and I'm very happy how it did turn out. There, someplace. I think it's a little bit too far out. Yeah, but, or the walls of this castle are a little bit too far out. But yeah, the program I actually made this thing on is free, for pay what you want. I think they had some sort of a tip jar somewhere. But yeah, it's another Twitch streamer who is making the tool just apparently out of the sheer um, joy of coding, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, it's sorta looking okay. I think there is a building right about here where the sheep is patrolling, or is that a... As it is a winter image, is that a pool? And that's just frozen over? It might be a pool. Also, there's a door up here. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of people here. Might try it out someday. Tried making your own little avatar, but I think adding some extra details sounds fun. It is. Like, especially if you are already kind of in the creative mindset, it is really fun to play around with. Kind of, also, I mean, a disclaimer, I do love playing around with any and all software I can get my grubby little hands on. You all should see how I keep my OBS. It's a... I think I have probably... not going to like lie 20 plugins or something like that. All doing different things, all kind of just a little out there. And yeah, I love futzing about with things, and that also translates into futzing around with a little kobold avatar. Any type of customization? Yeah, amen. That's also why I'm playing this game. I'm taking a sip of my tea while it's still warm. Remember to hydrate, folks. Remember to hydrate. But I think there is kind of a pool thing here, or that's how I choose to interpret that. It is such a kind of weird angles of a square. So I think it's just a square hole in the ground instead of a roof. So what I think I am going to therefore do is add a little pond here. Don't go for a swim, please. I mean, have y'all seen this game before? Because we can make the sheep swim. You've seen my shorts, pretty nice catching a stream. Oh, thank you so much. Just out of my personal curiosity, on TikTok or on YouTube? Because also you can pet the ducks. I fucking love this game. If you can't tell... Ooh. Do we want to... Oh, I'll leave that for later. There is a roller coaster in this game, or you can make a roller coaster. And I really love those things too. But it does also kind of... on YouTube, you don't use TikTok much. Oh. But you made it your way to Twitch. Ooh, I'll have you know, I'm also live on YouTube right now. Actually, now that you reminded me, there are 2 people over there, so... Or are there 2 people over there, or was that the... I have absolutely no idea. If you are over on YouTube, please say something in chat. I will see your messages. I don't... It doesn't automatically resend the message in Twitch chat for everyone to converse with you, but yeah. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, and that is kind of why I wanted to start streaming over on YouTube, because now I don't have to separately upload my stream over there. I don't have to download it first from TikTok and then go up and upload it to YouTube. It was getting tedious. But yeah, thank you also for the first time chat, Smoses, or S-Moses. A quack. Quack to you too. I think there is a little building down here, probably some sort of garden shed. That's what I wanted to say, but the SS and the kind of threw me off. And did I see the stop sign meme? The one you sent to the group chat? I didn't watch it this time, but I think, is it the one where the stop sign just flies in through the or from outside the camera in some sort of a hurricane in Florida or something? Yeah, I've seen it. You genuinely lost it in the middle of the night. Yeah, I did see that you fucking sent that at 4 o'clock in the morning or some shit. Like, what is up with that? Actually... Italian castles are weird? Yeah, I mean, you could argue that most castles are weird in some way. But I don't think I have used a single circle thing, so I'm going to build a little gazebo or something here. 4 AM memes hit different. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of stop signs flying at weather reporters, have you seen the one where in a similar storm a reporter is hit by a flying fish? Because I remember I lost it to that one when I first saw it. It's fucking hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Stop sign? What did the sign do? Good question. I think this one is a little bit bigger, so let's there, align those up. Maybe actually, before I go any further, I am going to add the door here just to get a sense of scale. Yeah, obviously. Why didn't I think of it? The door's on the wrong side. It's I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit weird that the doors are kind of not double-sided. I adore dad jokes, it's my humor. Yeah, I know a good few people in chat also do. And yeah, they are funny. I do admit that I sometimes cringe at them a little too much, but yeah, most dad jokes actually are really funny. I think I'm going to keep that like it is, and yeah. What else do we want to add here? I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was going to take me a lot longer than it is taking me. Not that I'm complaining at all, I really like— oh, where are you going? But that kind of means that as I don't see that many windows on this thing, that we will have a lot of time to do whatever the hell we want. Actually, what is this thing here? On this edge of this pillar in the oh, actually there's a thing here too. Oh, let's add those. I didn't even see those. Something way smaller. It seems to only have pretty much a window on it. And not much more. Just something barely poking out. Yeah, it is coming along nicely. Thank you. Yeah. I think there's only just like a window here. I'll let it have the flowers. I usually kind of try to get rid of most of the... Where are you going? That's right, you belong right there where we can keep you safe. Thank you, sheep. Uh-huh. But then, kind of almost on the same level, but on this edge, there seems to also be a little roof. Huh? Something like this, but it only seems to be the roof. There is no kind of, I want to say, continuous wall downwards from it. Maybe there is. I just can't make it out. I mean, there is a chimney right above it. That much I do see. Rooftop? Yeah, the roof is usually at the top. Thank you. How could I make it be without you all? I gotta admit, that is quite clever. That is quite clever. I wanted the chimney to be against the wall right there. Yeah. But then what? I mean, it kind of looks like there's a tree. Maybe maybe this is the... I mean, if there's a chimney right here, as it seems to be, why the hell would there be a door right underneath it? That does not make sense to me, so... Can I zoom in on the picture? A little bit. Not that much. I mean, the resolution goes to freaking shit. All my friends on Discord physically die whenever I tell them a pun, and I just lose it with their reactions. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, there are a lot worse guilty pleasures to have here on this God's green planet. I think, like, I have absolutely no idea what is going on here. Well, first of all, this thing is way too thin, at least on the bottom edge. Actually, that looks quite good anyways. I will... Oh, it's not going to like this. But I was thinking... Maybe if we move this over just a little bit, we can maybe fit in another chimney. There. It doesn't have to go the same length downwards. Playing Satisfactory on the side while watching. Should I be worried that the game gives me a warning or reminder to take a break after 4 hours? If I remember correctly, Satisfactory also gives you warnings kind of every 2 hours after the 4 hours? But no, why would you be worried? Now remember to drink, folks. Remember to drink. That's all I'm gonna say. I think there is a square block like... But I can't really make out what the hell it is. Like, is it a... I have absolutely no idea. Remember to look around, look outside, and remember why we stay inside. Amen. Amen. It's so freaking dreary. It's starting to actually be like full on fall here. So everything is wet, everything is cold. I fucking hate it. I'm not going to lie. Like, it looks like there is something... Or like just a balcony thing here, but I do not know why there would be a freaking balcony thing here. Nope, not the roof. This thing. Here we go. What a wonderfully sunny day to stay inside and play games for the whole day. Yeah, I mean, we were probably all kind of prevented from doing this when we were actual children. So now we do this as adults. I still have no idea what the fuck this thing is. I mean it... Because this thing doesn't actually go in. I mean, I could if I wanted to actually grow it for YouTube, but I don't want to fiddle with it. Give it a door. Like right here next to it, yeah. I mean, probably, if we think it is a thing, but I was also kind of thinking that maybe we just add a set of stairs here. My gosh, this is going to freaking kill me. Somewhere there. God damn it. And these freaking stairs in this game are going to be the death of me someday. I mean, look at this shit. What is going on? Because if I don't actually... Why am I... Oh, it's because it doesn't have any railings on it at all at this point. Like now. But if I try to take this so that it isn't actually linked, or there isn't that link icon, like somewhere here, like the edge doesn't get the railings on it, so I don't want to do it like this. Oh, here we go again. I should not have taken it out of there. Okay, here we go. A full concentration. Let's try. Now I'm gonna flip it. Here we go. I'll live with that. I'll live with that. Looks like a wonderful balcony. Give it a shape. Grow it for YouTube. Yeah, I don't know, Waffly, if you've been here before, but yeah, just saying clip or exclamation mark clip or just writing ha ha or he he in with e's or i's or a's will create a clip for me directly on my hard drive. You all have a cooldown on it, but how many Twitch chatters does it take to build a castle? Surprisingly many, not gonna lie. At least, like... If, not authenticity... Uskollisuus, faithful to the reference material is concerned. What did I do here? How did I... Or did I never... I was saying right at the start of the stream that I didn't like the little ditch that's created here in between these three roofs, but I might just actually let the bird have it. Get rid of all of these other ones and then just let that be there. It kind of hides the fact that there is a little ditch. Right there, right there. Oh! We actually reached a follower goal. Oh. I should probably glance at the other edge of my screen at some point. Thank you. You'll paint it after you get the structure done with, right? I mean, I could if I wanted to. I'm not so sure I want to, though. I mean, it is kind of easy enough to paint the thing, but I don't think I want to. God mode, I could, if I wanted to. I could just decide to make this red if I wanted to. But the Kobold God not on a hill like the actual one in real life is. We could probably create a little town around it. That could be fun. That could be cool. But before we get to that point, I think we want to start adding all of the windows. All of them. I think this one might be a double one, just based on the scale. My phone screen is way too dark. Let's see. Windows. Here we go. This, actually, now that I see it a little bit more clearly, they don't look like double windows, but I'm taking the artistic liberty and adding them anyways, because I can. Maybe have all three sides have some flower pots on them. Yeah, I think that's cute enough. I think this one we can pretend it's a window like that, and then add way smaller ones. No, don't. There. There. Whoops, wrong direction. I think that kind of sells the image. I just realized the Windows logo is 4 squares because it wants to resemble a window. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're getting it. It resembles a window. Yeah. I think there are a lot of logos that kind of do the same, though. Or kind of, I feel like there should probably be more. I think the Firefox one famously was also kind of or it has the fiery fox going around the world, and I think that was to symbolize that it is a kind of world wide web, if I remember correctly. And what other ones would there be that I can think of from the top of my head? And this is the castle where all the pizza is made. Ooh, maybe it's a pizza oven? This thing? That's why it's right next to the door. You can just get your designated delivery driver to just walk up the stairs and get the pizza and get the fuck out. Obviously, that's what it was. Peak infrastructure. Exactly. Exactly. I'm trying to get these two walls to align as best I can, but I might be shit out of luck because it's not going to align here either way. And so I don't know why I care that much. There. Sure. What else? And what else do we see? Big windows up here. I mean, I bet this one doesn't actually, or this door goes to a cellar of some sort or something like that, and these windows that are up here in the reference image actually are to the courtyard on an upper level. And not too deep in the Twitch streams, but when there's a crocodile on the screen I have to pay attention. Hyper fixated on crocodilians. If your name didn't suggest it. Yeah, I kind of picked up on it. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you appreciating my artistic output. Where do the... Yeah, I think all of these are the same kinds of windows. And so I'm going to keep adding them. Just 2 on this side? Ah, my proportions are way out of whack. Let's move this corner then. There, that looks actually a little bit better. Oh, actually, let me know if that specific link works or if you need to use another one. I had a little bit of problems with setting up a link that actually functioned on kind of everywhere, and I can't remember if I actually updated that specific command one. But there is you can do !Discord and then there's a different link. And that one should work. I have had people successfully use it within the past, I want to say, 5 to 6 days. No, I don't think I have, because I don't think anyone has joined the Discord in the 5 or 6 days, but you know. Whatever. Actually, yeah, let's make this into a... that's sort of a wall. There. This one worked just fine. Okay, thank you so much for telling me. That actually eases some anxiety I have. What the hell is going on? Like, obviously there's a window there. And there's a window right next to it on the other wall. But what the hell is going on beneath it? Oh, there's something circular. I mean, I could just go the easy route and just add one of these, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Because adding kind of windows on the very tiny circular building blocks doesn't usually go as well. And then there is a window right here, but I don't think I'm going to get that one there. Hello Tiffany, welcome! You're awake! How's your Sunday going over there in the other side of the Atlantic? Please, snap into it. Or is it the closest I can get it to be? I think it might be. I mean, we could just go... I think that's cute enough. Maybe this thing does need to go lower though. Just so we have room for the 2 of the windows. Or 2 sets of windows. Move it up. You've never seen this game before? You're in for a treat. I really love this game, and I spend a lot of time here, not gonna lie. Probably too much. Like, I just checked last week or something that on Steam it says that I have was just below 100 hours in this game, but that apparently does not count the hours I put into this when it was a demo. And yeah, I think if all of those would be kind of added together, I probably would have closer to 160, nearly 200 hours in this game, because I love this thing so much. Like, I use this a lot for creating guides for myself for Dungeons and Dragons. Tiffany just woke up. Just drink your morning coffee in peace and quiet. Oh no, I zoomed out too far. I lost my reference image. Shit. Shit. Where is it? Where is it? No. Come back. There. There? There. Found it. Tiffany's at like 100 hours? Yeah. You can really just get lost here, not gonna lie. Like, I love it about the game, and I refuse to apologize for it. Actually, are these ones square windows too? I mean, the game doesn't have circular ones, but I think they are square windows, but I kinda think these could be cool. Just some variety to the build. We barely have any. This thing is the only circle in addition to the apparently pizza oven. Yeah, I really want circle windows, but I'm going to stretch. Oh, thank you so much. And also everyone remember to remember to drink, remember to stretch, remember to raise your ass up from your desk and walk even just to the fridge and back. Your body will thank you. You're more into 2D art? Yeah, I can see that. I also have a game for that. Wouldn't you know it? I just any and all tools that can kind of make it easier to. Whoa! Oh, what did I do to make that happen? Any and all kind of tools that I can use to make a drawing and creating visuals for Dungeons and Dragons easier is a plus in my book, so I have accumulated a good few ones. But yeah, I also have obviously I can draw by hand, and I do that quite a lot too. And so yeah, I think I appreciate all forms of art, yeah, but that's not the word I was specifically looking for, but oh well, it'll come to me eventually. Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. Is there a... Yeah. Oh, I still haven't, I don't know why. You're the third one. The third subscriber I have, and I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And I don't know why, but I haven't kind of prepared a thank you note for that, and or kind of a thing to say, and right now I'm kind of ashamed ashamed of myself. Yeah, make good use of the emotes. And oh my fucking god, I again zoomed out of the freaking reference image. Anyways, it's back. Yeah, thank you so much. You now have access to the subscriber only Discord channels. You'll have to link your accounts on Twitch and on Discord, but we are kind of in the middle of talking about setting up a D&D session, a one shot, maybe next week or maybe not, depending on how many people actually have time then. Yeah, I clicked too fast. I want there to be flowers on this thing. There we go. But I was kind of frustrated with it. Well, first of all, does that tower look crooked to you all? And then these windows don't look aligned, no matter what I do. Anything D&D related you'll jump at? Yeah. I fucking love it. I could probably, my original idea for this channel, or all of my channels, I started with YouTube. I was kind of dreaming that I could kind of do exactly what I'm doing, but bring more of a D&D twist to it. And I really want to do that, but I am kind of having a hard time kind of finding my voice on that thing. Like, I just don't know how to bring it up naturally, but all the better if you all are also interested in that. Have you seen any Boston podcasts running a game? Wait, I need to scroll back up a little bit because my own bot message is way too long and it's covering everything. I think it looks nice. If it's crooked, it's maybe because of perspective. Yeah, that happens in this game, so that might be what is happening. Yeah, I'm caught up. Have you ever seen any podcasts? I've heard a bit of a podcast and some animations, but never truly played it yourself. Okay, I think we're gonna have a fucking field day right here. Obviously the most famous right now of an actual play where people actually play on camera is Critical Role, and their campaigns are really good, but there's a lot of backlog to go through. If you have the time, absolutely go for it to watch and listen through all of that. I think the episodes for them are freely available on YouTube, like after their streams. I think they stream every Thursday, like in the middle of the night my time, so I have absolutely no idea if that actually is true anymore. It used to be the case years ago, but I haven't watched them in a good while. Don't know why, I just fell off the wagon in the second campaign, but those are really good. And then there's Dimension 20, which I really love. I love anything Brennan Lee Mulligan does. And I think that one is only on their paid platform though, so if you're short on money, that might not be the ideal one. And then there are the Dimension 20 crew also have a different one in a podcast form, kind of no visuals, podcast form on Spotify, and probably I would bet on every other platform too, which is called Worlds Beyond Number or something along those lines. And do not start an Excel to plan everything, is what I warn you about, if you wish to dabble in the world of D&D. Yeah, Waffly. Waffly is one of my players in real life, and he has a habit of making everything into an Excel spreadsheet. I mean, if that's what you enjoy, then that's what you enjoy. I don't know how you do for work or for living and on your free time, but there is certainly an overlap between people who enjoy Excel spreadsheets and people who enjoy Dungeons and Dragons. I guess they really excel in D&D. Yeah, they do. I could check the Not Another D&D. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. My husband really likes Dungeons and Daddies. It's a very much a humor first podcast campaign, and apparently that's really, really good. At least he likes it. Dungeons and Daddies is great. Okay, there's another confirmation to that. What else was... What else was? Nothing else yet. Okay. Then there are There are surprisingly many people who kind of review indie games, indie tabletop RPGs, and usually those people have really great recommendations and really good kind of example plays. Oh, this thing is because of this thing. There we go. I can live with that. I don't like it, but I will live with that. I just am realizing that I can't name a single game reviewer off the top of my head, because I haven't consumed their content in years. My hard drive is already full of indie games, so I'm not looking to add to it, to my collection. Oh my god, get rid of thank you. And that took a while. D&D, dad-based D&D isekai. Yes, that is Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is the goat. One moment, please. Yeah, sorry. Had a conversation with my husband in the same room. Yeah, where were we? In Dungeons and Dinner, when hunger consumes me. Yeah. Isn't there one Dungeons and Dragons and Diners or something? Dungeons and Diners and Dragons or something along those lines. I think that is an actual thing. Someone else is going to have to Google it for me right this instant if you want to know. But I think that is a thing already. Oh, I just realized I haven't added chimneys anywhere. Oh, shit. Did they actually fit anywhere? There's one here. One in the middle here. And there seems to be one there. Anywhere else? Do we see any? I tried to I just started zooming in on the game when I wanted to zoom in on the reference image. And Dungeons and Dragons and Dine-In and Dives shirt. Dine-In Dragons in the dungeon. Yeah. I bet there are a lot of these kind of puns just out in the wild for anyone to find at their own leisure. What then? What next? What do I add? What have I not added yet? What is missing? Actually, what is that thing? Let me zoom in. Enhance! Or however the frick it goes in CSI. Every single time, just enhance, enhance. Oh, there's a staircase? Ah, okay. There's a staircase up from basically this door up to this wall someplace. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this window for now. Add a staircase. Start from over here, probably. Just so we get the link up actually working? There. Good enough. I mean, it is actually a wooden staircase with a wooden kind of roof over it, but that is as of now not easy to do, so I do not want to do that. Not going to lie. What's missing is a yeah. That helps a lot. Thank you. Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I am going to add a tree right here, unless someone suggests something cool to add into the courtyard here. Is this a courtyard or not? Because these are kind of the outer walls. Because this, I think, is a courtyard by definition. But I don't know if this thing is a courtyard or if this is just a walled area. I like Train's moment. Add sheep. We only have 3 sheep in the map. No more can spawn, unfortunately. But I'm kind of satisfied with the amount of windows. I could add probably some here, but I don't know if I want to. Because, like, most of that is not going to be visible. At least in the end when we're trying to compare the reference image to the castle. So I don't want to do more work than I have to. I like, there's a lot of good in this game, but god damn it, do I hate the windows. Just like, can I visualize this? I think, yeah, here. There, see? This thing spawned. That's great. We can now, as of like a recent-ish patch, just scroll through everything that can spawn from a singular thing. And we can just scroll through, get exactly what we want. We can duplicate things and just don't have to work that hard for it. But the windows that spawn the things, if you want there to be kind of the flowers that we have up here, or you want there to be shutters on the windows, you have to actually just click through every single time until RNG, random number generator within the game, just gives you what you want. And I find that tedious and not fun. Not gonna lie. Ooh, let's actually... Yeah, we can take this thing down here into the gazebo wannabe. There. So, and also kind of just trying to get windows to line up with each other as the player kind of wants is a hassle and a half. And I don't like doing it. I have a vendetta against Windows. I mean, I have such a vendetta against Windows that if I could change to Linux and still have all of my games running smoothly, I would. I'd like a gazebo IRL. They look cool, yeah. I shoot the gazebo, it doesn't react. What the fuck? There's a... Well, first of all, I do like gazebos too, aesthetically. They're very kind of dreamy, in my opinion. But I do not envy people who have gazebos because, oh my god, the upkeep. But the the gazebo doesn't react is a legendary, I mean legendary, Reddit meme from years and years ago, where someone is retelling how their kind of friend was first time playing D&D, or probably not even a first time playing D&D, but kind of not so familiar with all of the terminology of D&D. And they had apparently just didn't realize that a gazebo is a gazebo. And they thought a gazebo was a monster in Dungeons and Dragons. So when the dungeon master told them, like, hey, there's a gazebo that you see out there, like, the player tried to attack it and try to do whatever. But the thing is, it's a gazebo. The gazebo doesn't react. What do you want from me? And like everyone in the situation is getting more and more exasperated because, you know, what the fuck do you mean it doesn't react? What do you mean my attack did nothing? What do you mean you attack a gazebo? Like, there's no attacking a gazebo. It doesn't react. And it took a while apparently for everyone around the table to realize what was going on, that one of them had not realized what a gazebo is. And yeah. Yeah, fuck you mean my house is immune to bullets. Yeah. Indeed, exactly. Yeah, I just love that post, and I think the story originates from times before the internet and afterwards, because the D&D creator Gary Gygax did hear from of this. Gazebos were for a little while an official Dungeons and Dragons monster. I think there's a really cool illustration of the Dungeons and Dragons gazebo monster. It's really funny. It has kind of the, if I remember correctly, the whole kind of edge of the roof. Well, first of all, I can add... Oh. And the whole edge of the roof is just full of teeth. And yeah. The gazebos were evil. Very much evil. So your wish is already true. You only have to Google to your heart's content. What else? What else? I kind of... shite. Bring this thing out. And then we can add another door down there. Yeah. Let's go. Maybe just a 2 wide door? Because this is a 3 wide, that would be a 1. I think I like that more than adding a lot more. Actually, we could do something kind of interesting here and add a balcony here. Or terrace, or whatever the hell it would be here. There. Like something along these lines. Maybe make this one a door. Yeah. And probably another door here. Door here. Ah, shite. Because these are overlapping just a little bit. Actually, what is this other piece? Is it this thing? I think it is. Yeah, well then we don't have a problem at all. Yes, I know I raised the building and then brought down the roof, so the game thinks that I did not want the windows there anymore. For some goddamn reason. Castle? I can't cast a spell in French. Okay. Sure, whatever you say, fam. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Trying to come down here to get a better view. Did I just not raise it enough to actually... Is it trying to put the window in the wall that I am in? I think it did. But I think I just didn't raise the... Yeah. Because I would want it to kind of be here-ish. I mean, I can just put the windows down and then go raise the thing again. Should have been smarter. And now it's going to lose my windows again, isn't it? Nope. Thank you, game. Thank you. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. One moment. Who is reaching those windows? Slenderman's castle over here. I mean, we can pretend, as long as we stay outside, that there are actual floors inside. Oh my gosh, there's a awesome creator over on TikTok who I just admire to no end. That actually makes most of their buildings functional inside and out. Like, they look gorgeous on the outside with the tools that the game gives. And in addition to that, they just build everything inside. And I could never. I could fucking never. Absolute dedication, yeah. I mean, there's also... who was it? There's a person who I've raided a few times who also makes a lot of really cool things. Like, they've made the... or she's made the Emerald City from Wicked in Tiny Glade, or kind of something inspired by it. Oh my god, are you really going to... What is this? What is this railing? No. Why would you? How dare? That's not going to help it, is it? Oh my god. Like, as I said, I have a few gripes with the game. But, yeah. Murder the architect. Yeah. I think that's going to be the best we can do, so... I'm just going to cry myself to sleep tonight, and there's nothing else I can do about it, so... Tough luck for me. Whoop, downwards. Not that far. Here we go. And somewhere around here I want to be. I can't remember why I wanted to be here. But here we are. If we don't see it here and there are no mistakes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, about that. Gosh damn it. And what else? I kind of would want to make something right here. I'm kind of thinking because I'm trying to zoom out. We can just add cobblestone. Ooh, which direction does... Ooh, that could be pretty. Pretty thing. Let's make pretty thing, because I can make pretty thing. But I was kind of wondering, like, maybe we could add a... not a stage or anything per se, but like a... just a little raised platform like this. Maybe like there, and something along those lines. Just to fill it in a little bit, just to add a little bit of interest. And like a little seating area maybe? We can just take a chair and add like a kind of breakfast table or something. Add the evil gazebo. We can add an evil gazebo maybe on the outside. or kind of like a mimic gazebo right next to the legit one. And then whoop, go further. How do I want to make a little table here? How small can I? Oh, that's I mean, that is the correct size. Let's... There. What's going on there? I didn't erase all of it. Please. Am I not erasing it? Why is there a freaking thing right there? Why does this thing have a freaking compass arrow on it? Huh. Huh. I wonder. Ooh, a chess. Ooh, I really like that. Actually, can we make that happen? I mean, we can actually create a chessboard on it. I think. That is a light gray. Make it a dark one. And then make another piece into... what color? Probably a... I mean, white would be classical, but then I don't... I mean, we can make it into a wooden board, then it could actually stand out from it quite nicely. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try. I haven't made a chess thing before, but we can make these impossibly small. Or thin is the correct... no, not that far down. Damn, these arrows are really trying to obstruct my view to the best of their ability. And then... Actually, what does a chess... How many across and how many squares are there? I think it's something like 7 times 7 or something like that. Too far down. 16 like 16 is quite a lot. Because there's towers, horses, bishops, king and queen, right? So it's yeah, 8 by 8, 8 by 8. Thank you. How do I create a crisscross here? How do I create a crisscross here? I mean, I'm going to have to fiddle a lot, and this is not going to be very, very overcomplicating life. Love it. Yeah. Welcome to my life. I have ADHD and autism. But what's going to happen is that one edge is going to be higher than the other by necessity. Because, like, some of these have to come just a pixel or two above the other, so the correct color shows. But okay, let's just start. Why not? It's a problem for future me. And there, I will not be kind of paying a lot of attention to the widths of the squares being exactly the same, but I will try. I mean, we can probably just... This is going to be like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5. We can probably make do with that. I don't... Maybe that's enough. Maybe it's... maybe they're not playing chess. Maybe they're just playing checkers. And so this one... Wait. How does this work? Why was that close up on the... I mean, everything is very cinematic in this game, and there is even a kind of full-fledged camera mode. Like, there we can also change all of the kind of the filters right here in-game. We don't have to do anything about it. There's kind of vignettes, there's color, temperature, there's everything here. Just for you to use. You can also kind of scan this more like a 3D object. At least that's what I think this mode is for. Just a height map, bitmap, whatever the fuck this is. And yeah, it is... it's awesome. I love this game. Have I mentioned that I love this game? But yeah, I have quite a few. I at some point had for months my phone background as an image from this, or screenshot from this game, because I love this so much. There. And then, yeah, because this is not going to create a good lattice here. There, because now the white one needs to be higher there than the black one, and then I need a black one in the middle of these, but that's not gonna... then it's going to extend the thing out that way. Well, let's see what happens. Like something along these lines is what I'm thinking. Well, first of all, it's way too wide here. And then I also need like 3 on the... or 2 on either edge. Is it going? Oh, there's a little bit of a bevel, so it kind of looks grey, but yeah, it is there all the way. I mean, I guess I could on the edge. Well, I'll come to it when I come to it. There. And this one here. Oh god, the next line is going to be horrible to do. This is all the Windows' fault. Yep. You catch on quickly. Or is it me who catches on quickly? Either or. One or the other. Here. Definitely not the correct direction, but... there. I don't know how high it is. I mean, to be honest, it's probably going to be way easier to make a grand piano in this game than it is going to be to make a chessboard. Because, like, right now, the next, like, the line of white next to this is going to have to go over the one in the middle, this one, under and over this one as well, or both of the edge ones, and but ideally go below these two. So that's not going to be possible. This is pain and I'm not even the one playing. Yep. You're welcome. I might actually pivot. Yeah, let's I know for a fact that I can make a open book here instead. Actually, let's bring the thing back. Like, why is that thing there? Why is there a singular brick poking out? I don't know. But yeah, because I do know how to make a book. But for books, I want something different. These ones are always going to be one of these brick colors, kind of on top. So let's pick one of these and let's pick that thing. No, I think that's not going to be contrasty enough. Let's pick a red one. And then make it go right in front of... Actually, let's bring it over to this one. Because why not? Why the hell not? We can turn this one around just a little bit so it looks like someone has pushed the thing away. And then we just layer on a lot of white pages. Just a lot of them. I'm not kidding. Because we could just like go over the whole book so much so that it actually gains the kind of right in path here. Like there's the book, and you know, sometimes the books have this kind of what would you call that curve? Kind of that shape. We can create that in the or here with the white walls, but to be honest, I don't I kind of feel like that's already quite good. I might want to take this one down just a little bit so we can add one kind of on one side, so we or one page more on the other on one side. Actually, can I add one page on one side? Wait, how does this work again? How's this go again? Because the kind of width of these pillars are always the exact same. The only thing I can kind of determine is this width. I mean, we could just kind of make this into a kind of bookmark. Yeah. Try that color. Let's see what it looks like when I set this down. Not that great anymore. Yeah, okay, I'm getting rid of it. I think that's good enough. Way easier than the freaking chessboard. Yeah, we can come back to it if we decide we want more. I mean, we could. I know I've seen someone make a kind of a coffee mug or something, but then they didn't kind of care about the scale, or they didn't use these chairs, they built their own. That's probably what went wrong with my book. I only kind of want it to be, because I don't want to be building chairs, but I think there was a way kind of just... Oh well, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Nope. My attention span ran out. Have fun. You put a window on the table? I don't think I can. I mean, if I do... yeah, and this one is too small. It does create a trapdoor if I put it on a building block, but I don't think that's... I don't think I can model a Windows laptop on there. A MacBook, on the other hand. Yeah, where were we for the rest of this? Yeah, Wait, where's my duck? Has my duck, flown south for the winter? Where's my duck? No, I don't have a duck anymore. Let's fill it with flowers in remembrance of the duck. I was saying that I want to add a tree in the middle there. I'll just steal... no, I don't want to steal that one. I want one of these. So there's actually kind of a little bit more visual room underneath it, because why not? And then... what then? What do I do? I mean, I could probably... I am going to need a road out here anyways. Let's make it out of big cobblestone. At least unto this point. And then... here, just a normal road. Why not? Picky stealer. What did I steal? What am I not understanding? It might have been something I said 30 seconds ago, and then there's just a bit of a delay on the stream. That might also be it. Do enlighten me. What did I forget I said? Oh, like 16 hours ago. What else do we add? What else do we add? Do we want windows here? I mean, at least for the obviously to me, obviously newer part, we can add windows here. But to me, there. To me, the older part, or the kind of tower, looks like it doesn't have any windows, and even this is too much windows for the older part, and I kind of like it that I wouldn't have to... oh, yeah, just stealing the tree from outside. Yeah, that was that was picky of me. You're not wrong. But you know, maybe if we try just single windows, just add a few of these. I think it's going to make this whole thing just a little bit too busy. And so I'm getting rid of those. Yeah, I don't want to add those. I don't want to add those, but then again... should we make just a evil attacking gazebo? What are we thinking? What am I thinking? How do we make a gazebo that's going to attack you? That is a... First of all, because I want it to contrast with everything else, I want to make it round. And if a gazebo is launching an attack on a full castle, I think I want it to be big, like real big. Kind of, do we want to make it the maximum? Let's see. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's try. At least let's try it with this. And actually, here we can snap it to the middle. How did that not? Or how is it so hard to create a kind of symmetrical-ish thing when I have already snapped it to the middle of this thing? And then there. Because I think angular and circular is kind of the way to go if we want to sell the evilness of this. There. And geometry is a piece of shit. Yep. Yep. Aren't you? How the hell? How? These are both slapped into the middle of this thing. How are these not freaking aligned? What the hell? What? Which one is crooked? Fess up. I mean, I can snap them together. Okay, let's go inspect the feet of them. I think this one is way too in. So it is you who are not in the middle. Unfortunately, I think I just did attach everything to it. Huh. Well, or attach the other one to this one. Oh well. Here we go. I mean, we can make this thing float. Do we want to make a flying attack gazebo? What we feeling? How we feel about that? Flying attack gazebo? Because this is a thing you can do. Ta-da! No support. Oh my god, yes, evil usually flies. Here we go. It's your lucky day. I kinda want to get rid of that thing, so it's evil also in the sense that it's an OSHA violation. I think I should be able to, if I align it like this, so I bring all of the corners into the middle, I will not have as many problems, I tell myself. Which direction do I? Probably here. And then here. And to get rid of all of the pillars underneath. There we go, and then we can lift these up as high as we want, and we won't have to worry about it going downwards. Ta-da! I think that is already quite menacing, especially coming from the direction of the sun. Oh, shall you know, I attack the gazebo. I've gotta give you props. That is freaking creative use of OSHA. There are no OSHA violations here, puny inspector. Only flying evil gazebos. Yep. Yep. It's just floating there. Ominously. Menacingly. Ooh, we can also add a very evil flag, because how else would you know it's evil if it didn't have a evil flag, though these colors don't exactly scream evil. Maybe the darkest one, and then if we click it, and there we go. Now there it is attacking in the name of darkness and night and everything evil. Okay, how do we make it more evil? Can we? Using these walls to build anything here doesn't work because these ones will... Well, first of all, that's the maximum height, but these ones will always have a foot down to the ground. Give it a window. Well, first of all, let's try... Ah, shit, because these ones are... If I lift one of them up a millimeter, and then it actually looks correct. Now you actually have a way up, I suppose. But we can add... We should be able to add... Yeah, we can add windows here. I think these ones are smaller. Maybe we can put these ones further up. Ooh, we can actually... Well, first of all, because of my choice of roof, these are going to look hilarious. But we can color these red. So when I change the time of day to night, it actually has menacing red eyes coming at you. I think that's surprisingly good. That's surprisingly evil looking, not gonna lie. Just look at that thing. It looks like it wants to eat you so badly, but every time it catches someone, it just realizes that it doesn't have any teeth. Just look at it. Look at it go. Oh, that's surprisingly good. Okay, I'll bring the light back just so I can see a little bit better. That also the sunflower in the middle of it doesn't really scream evil. But what can we? I think actually we can. I think we can get it to have teeth. Wait, can we get it to have teeth? Give me a moment, give me a moment. I think... See? We can get it to have teeth! Rawr! I'm sorry. I broke myself. Oh my... Excuse me. I took a sip of my drink and I drank it into the windpipe. Oh gosh. We can also make these ones red if that's more... Absolute content, you're damn right. Oh, I actually think that sun one is way more tooth-like, or... no, I take it back, it's that one. Okay, do we get this one to be the same one? Yeah, okay. What color do we change this to? It looks happy. Okay. I think it was better with the purple one. Purple is it? I don't know if I can kind of... and to me it just looks like it has fangs and then kind of almost like a dog looking at you straight from the front. But I think you're right, we kind of need to do something more here. How do we get it to be even more menacing with the... I mean, we can... Whoop, nope. Zoom back in. We can add... lanterns to the rest of, or to the back. Though I don't, so like when we look at it from this direction, then again turn the day back into... I mean, to me that looks pretty menacing. I mean, look at it. Can't really make out the teeth though, but ooh, I know how we can do this. There's the stair tool. And the stair tool. Up, get up, get rid of the... that. And bring the... nope. Bring the lanterns over to it. And then bring this thing up to the... close to the roof. And then see? I forgot to get rid of the pillar underneath. There. I think that's alright. We can do better though. Ta-da. And then actually I want to move it closer to the teeth so we actually have a better visual of the teeth. Like that. Thank you for being here, Winnan. I'll see you later. Huh? How do I feel? Is the evil gazebo sentient or is it an evil mecha someone controls? I don't know. I kind of would more lean towards it being... I was just going to say sentient, because I think that's what the D&D monster was, instead of a mecha. And also because kind of in this game we can't, or I am not good enough at this game to create a mecha. I wanted to, because we can also change the color of the magic sparklies right there. I love it. I think we can bring this one right behind the teeth. Did it lose definition? I think it did. I think I know how to fix it. Either by this or adding more lanterns to it. There. Rawr. Revenge for always being invited. For always being invited or for never being invited to the castle parties? Oh, this evil gazebo is seeking revenge on his twin, the normal gazebo. Revenge for always being invited to the castle parties. Do we think these both are mimics? I fucking love it. Look at that thing, it looks so goofy. Oh. I think we can actually make the window eye things even bigger if we want. But then it doesn't go as far up. But it kind of creating or giving it more eyes. And does that make it more spider-like? I fucking hate spider. Oh, this one doesn't let you add one. There we go. But yeah, we could add, or we'll try our fucking best to add more windows here, but it's really not liking it. Spider, I won't spy anyone. But like, I think we can get like at least 5, 6, 7. Or than not. I don't know if this is better or worse. Yeah, this is not letting me. The game is kind of crying that there's too little room for windows, even though there is plenty of space in my opinion. No, don't. Yeah, more eyes make it eviler. There, see? I said I could fit more here. But I don't think I can kind of... Yeah, this is not really working like I intended. Maybe if we make it be a little bit more straight, the roof line, maybe then there would be quote-unquote more room here. Yeah, see? Oh, I got accidentally rid of one window, but here we go. See, that's 8. I kind of would want them to be a little bit symmetrically. Kind of something like this. This particular one is not wanting to go any higher up, so maybe we'll instead bring those ones down. Yeah. I don't hate it. I certainly don't hate it. And what else? What else do we add here? Because I think we could... Let's see if these... I mean, we can just add way more... flags here. Just everywhere. Kind of everywhere on the roof line, everywhere on all of these corners. But I don't think that's going to make it more menacing, or if that's going to just make the... This part of the reference is just not in the picture. Yeah, I just cropped it out. I just cropped it out. It's there. I promise. I promise the flying gazebo attacking the castle is there. Oh, that's where the reference image is taken from. See? See? Obviously you're not going to see that in the reference picture. Because that's where you stand to actually take the image. Right? Right? Copium much? the gazebo took the picture to prove that it's him who's doing all of the... He's taking the picture to put it in his CV to get a job as the headquarters for some minor evil dude later on in his career. But as I was saying, I don't think these side... I mean, they kind of look like his wings right now, but I think adding more flags is just going to make it look like a circus tent. So maybe not more of those. I might let these ones stay. Maybe add both of these to have the same moon as we have up top. Yeah. I wonder if there would be a way to get how because I kind of... the thing that makes this kind of look like it's a smile is, in my opinion, the lack of lower teeth. But I don't know how I would make lower teeth. Actually, no. I can try. doing something along these lines. Maybe add a... Why is there no... There we go. Oh. I mean, there's a set of teeth. I mean, the chairs would be okay, but I think those kind of they are too see-through, in my opinion. So those would let's try. Oh well, we have the bench. Let's try with a bench. And well, first of all, the scale, but second of all, I just don't think, because it doesn't really matter which way it is, right? But like, like that doesn't really sell the effect for me. It just looks like it has a railing on it, in my opinion, but I'll get rid of them for now. Oh, thank you so much for the follow over on YouTube side. Good to see that someone has found me over there. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really love how this is apparently the thing that got you to follow. Oh no, what am I doing with my life? How has this become my life? I love it though, don't get me wrong. Oh shit, if I mean, that might be good. If we just don't raise it up too high, it won't get rid of all of the pillars. Alright. Here. There. And then, is that menacing? I wouldn't... Don't ask what we're making, just enjoy the ride. I almost like it without these side ones. Like, kinda. Ooh, actually, I have another idea. That I can always bring that thing back. But I think... like, if we... No, don't. Whatever you're trying to do, I want to move this thing. Here and here. And this edge upwards a little bit, so it's just about level. And then we can add wooden railings here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen anyone on any channel use that, but which one? Okay. Which one did you unlock? That one. Good choice. Good choice. Remember to drink, folks. Remember to drink. I'm still not quite... 1 hour ago we were making a castle, but we're kind of done with the castle, so here we are. Because I think like this way we could make it have a curve in any direction we want. And I mean, technically we could also just put this down here, but then it would kind of just be underwhelming in my opinion. I mean, technically we could just make this a whole lot smaller. Oh, I didn't realize those also go up. Oh, never mind then. Hello. Thank you for following. Evil Gazebo is voiced by Jack Black in the third movie of the trilogy. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that. Oh gosh. Thank you and welcome everyone. Here we go. I love how this is the thing that actually gets people to do and kind of interact with me. I love you guys. I love you guys. Because like here we can make the smile happen like very, very easily. Also, I think that there's something kind of weird happening with these things. Maybe bring it down a notch. Does that make it more readable? Undecided. Maybe even further down? No, then it kind of loses all. Do I have to... I might need to make another set of stairs using the stairs tool, or I could use a square building block and just make a very thin piece down up here. Down up here, yeah. That is words. Like just... oh. There. Kind of create a backdrop for the light to bounce. Can you make the lumps the lower teeth? We can try. We can certainly try. Let's see. Then get rid of the railing there and then just litter the thing with the teeth. Ooh, that's actually really good. That's actually really, really good. I like that. Thank you. And do we then get rid of the flags up here? Or do we still keep those just so it actually... what? Wrong. Looks like teeth somewhat in the daytime. Move the flags to be a moustache. I fucking would if I could. Unfortunately, I don't think that's possible. Flags could be the corner teeth. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for with this. We can get rid of the flags in the middle. If we just start with this. We can get rid of the things in the middle. And then let's see what it looks like again in the nighttime. But yeah, unfortunately you can't put the flags in the middle of a roof. Or well, you can, but then it's just flying sideways. So I don't think that works, but god damn it, would I want it to. It's in camouflage during the day and reveals its true colors in the night. Its true lights in the night. Why aren't my windows working? What? Oh, wait. Was it too early in the night? What? Why didn't my... There we go. Oh yeah, true. Evil sleeps in the daytime, so obviously it's and nothing's on then. Actually, let's see. What does it? I kind of wanna try and kind of fill the mouth up. Did I like it more when it was flying or not? I'll have to see. I'll fill up the other one and then we can decide if we want this or not. There, does that look menacing? No, I actually think it looked more menacing without those things. Feel free to disagree. And do tell me in chat. But yeah, I think we have a flying gazebo. And right now, as I look at it, I think these are its wings that it kind of uses to propel itself, like, you know, like a fish. Like the fins, yeah? Pectoral fins, yeah? Do we need a propeller in the back? Ooh, how do we get a fishtail for it? And so it just swims through the sea, the skies. Magikarp of gazebos. Like a fish. Heartbreak. I'm sorry, I just have to try if I can even do that. I don't know how I would, I'm gonna be honest. Because these things I can't, they are, this is always on the ground. And I think even if we did this and tried to erase just, yeah, that doesn't work. That the erasing thing only goes from the ground, so that doesn't work. I mean, we can try just getting a a back fin for it or tail fin for it, but I don't feel like this is the way to do it. Yeah. Okay. Small wings barely able to hold something in the air. My mind brings up the flying mouse thingy from Spirited Away. Mouse thingy? A flying mouse thingy from Spirited Away. It's been years since I've last watched any Studio Ghibli stuff, so I'm apparently rusty. It's fueled in broken dreams and cope. I mean, I kinda like the... are you familiar with the sunfish? Like, that thing is a freaking miracle how it functions, to be honest. So maybe this thing is just the sky equivalent of a sunfish. Something basically has to swim in its... or fly into its mouth for it to catch it. Oh god, how did I derail this fucking stream so fast, so hard? Waffly, you got censored. I'm sorry, I don't even know what you said. I can try and check, it won't let me. Nope. Yeah, it's the links, yeah, my bad. I can... wait, I... Waffle... try to add off. Try now. You will not get timeout in the next 60 seconds. Haha, you can do it. Here we go. This can only go great. No, it's still... What? No. No. Is it only from stream elements that thing permits? Oh, I'm sorry. Pop it up in the Discord, yeah. Somewhere in general or something. And anyone who wants to... Hey, wait a second. One of my sheep was inside just a while ago. One of you's a mimic also. Anyways, what were we? Sunfish is so stupid it lives by hope and prayers. Have you seen the picture where something has bitten a part of Sunfish's like head off and it's still going? But yeah, what else do we add? How do we feel about the impending gazebo of doom? Maybe it's so hungry it's gone, years without eating, and now, by the graces of good winds, it's finding its prey, flying towards it, or it flying towards the prey. Yeah, the sunfish even tastes bad, so no one eats it. Yeah, I've heard that same fact. Oh my god, I love my son, and don't you dare talk to me and my son ever again, or however the hell that goes. Oh, let's get rid of that thing. Exactly like the reference. Yeah. I probably should have hidden that away a fucking hour ago or something. Oh no. Oh, should we make this one the defender? And kind of just add some oh, wait, no, I want to not make this one have green lights, cause green is always good, right? No, don't eat my castle. I am the defender of the castle. I'm sorry, I'm dying over here. Oh no. glad that all of you joined me today. Yeah. It kind of just looks angry. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And just look at it down there. It just... I want 3 seasons of the gazebo game, Yeah, me too at this point. Me too. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Not again. It's just emanating disappointment. Bro, for real? Are you serious? And all of the sheep are just unfazed, minding their own fucking business. They won't get eaten because they're just, you know, they can fly away way faster than this thing can catch them. No. Bro, look, screw off, man. This is the 3rd castle this week as gazebo. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Oh my god. I seriously can't breathe. Okay, anyways. Before I fucking die here, I see why you love the game. Yeah, this is exactly the reason why I love the game. But before I die over here, what else do we do here? What else do we make? Wrong direction. Here, some... Oh. I fell through the floor. Like... What is up? I just realized that the game looks way more purple to you than it does to me. Huh. I wonder why that is. I mean, we could just... Oh, I accidentally actually took a screenshot. I was thinking of, like... Because if we change our filters here, we also change them in the build menu, or build area, so we could just make it into a black and white horror film for some reason. What's up? The sky is up. You're correct. Again, ding ding ding. Winner chicken dinner or something along those lines. But I'm kind of Because I don't think like anything I try to make after this masterpiece today, I think it just won't be the same. You know, winner, winner, gazebo dinner. Like to think this started from trying to make a chessboard, ending up doing a book, and then just giving up and creating abominations against God. Oh, just get ready to see these clips on TikTok and YouTube. You won't hear the end of me in this fucking stream. I probably have materials for years to come, I'll be honest. This is what creativity is made for, yeah. Do you ever feel like, do you ever do something and just feel it in your bones that if there is a God, God just face-palmed at what you did and what you're choosing to do with your time on Earth? Thank goodness I'm not religious, because I'd think I would have to die of shame. Oh god. Oh. Yeah. What am I gonna do with it? What else are we doing here? Oh. Like actually my the laughing muscles are actually kind of cramping right now, so I think I have to look somewhere else for 2 minutes, or either I'm going to have some sort of a medical emergency. Just add some flowers, because what else can I do while my back is facing against the freaking creation. Oh. You're laughing so hard right now too. Yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. If you haven't followed already, I have the same sort of shenanigans every time. Maybe not to this caliber, but how did you cramp your jaw? I made a gazebo. How did you end up needing after workout drinks this late in the night? Yeah, well, electronic pixels on my screen. What else? I mean, we could probably, like, just to kind of sell the idea that this is actually a... Ooh, we can actually make a... Like, this castle have kind of all green flags, etc. So that it's kind of the polar opposite of the... Ooh, and the sun. Ooh, I like the idea. And then just add way more flags everywhere, just for the lack of better idea of what to do. Just add all of them everywhere. This is peak cinema. Yeah. Probably here if I would add one. I mean, what? Oh, it's just sinking in. I just... Visually it looked like it was making two tiny ass flags right there. But no, unfortunately it was just one thing sinking into the roof below. Yeah, I mean, these flags are also kind of the same sort of shit that goes on in Skyrim. Like, who the fuck is going up here regularly to raise and lower the flags? Like, what is up with that? Like, the exact same thing as kind of who the fuck keeps lighting up the torches in every single Skyrim dungeon, and kind of every other dungeon for that matter, in any video game whatsoever. But yeah. Let me see, what does my... Let's actually... I can't zoom out or I'll fucking see the thing. Oh, what do we see on the... Well, first of all, this roof is way too high. But what do we see on the reference image that we don't yet have? The torches have a will of their own. Damn right they do, apparently. And also they are kind of... I'm surprised there is any sort of strife in video game worlds, because what do you mean you have a never-ending torch? Like, what do you mean it doesn't take any resources? What do you mean you have infinite power, basically? But we have the window that has apparently been bricked shut in the real one. We have windows everywhere that there should be windows, right? Yeah, just about. I mean, not on the outside wall, but to be honest, I don't know what point there would be to outer walls if you have windows in them. That's kind of also why I didn't want to add many here at all. And on the other side, I'm trying to tactically maneuver. I mean, there's too many windows here, isn't there? Like, seeing how many there are here versus here. Yeah, let's get rid of the windows here. At least on this tower and that one. Maybe we can tell ourselves that this one has been rebuilt at some point. And like with the freaking pizza oven or whatever the hell we decided that is. And then no one's gonna use those windows anyway. I mean, they're gonna be eaten soon. I'm sorry. I am a child. But can you blame me? Can you blame me? Tell me you're any better than this, and I'll probably not consider it anyways. So what are we doing? What am I doing? What? Yeah, I can live with these. I kind of want there to be something on here, like these 6 windows I can live with. Because, you know, I kind of want there to be some fucking interest on this wall. I can't. I'm fucking losing it. How long have I been live? 3 hours. It might be starting to be the time that I call it for tonight. I mean, yeah, I think we can take a second to appreciate the stroke of genius of a attack gazebo, and take a zoomed out view to appreciate that I actually did achieve my reference image. And then I'm going to tell all of you that please join the Discord. Please check out my social channels. Actually, there is a command for that. Socials, I think I wrote that correctly. Join up, subscribe, whatever, over on every other platform too, and I will see you back here on Wednesday, I think. I don't believe I have anything on Wednesday, so I will be free to stream. At least I don't remember that I would have anything on Wednesday. On Thursday the 25th. Oh, here we go. Mary Poppins as a sheep over here. Yeah, on Thursday I'm also going to stream. I don't think it reads anywhere in my schedule, but on Thursday I'm going to be co-streaming with the Ghostly Cozy. Can I shout them out? Ghostly Cozy. What the sheep doing? We don't know. No, apparently my... Is it because I try... Can I... If... Does it work if I get rid of the @ mark? No. Anyways, I'm going to be having a tiny glade build off, I think, with Ghostly on Thursday. And yeah, it's probably going to be just as chaotic with the two of us. So yeah, I hope to see you on a later stream. Thank you so much, everyone who followed and everyone who subscribed and who interacted with me. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.